After all this time creating review videos for this channel using a rather limited desk, I realized it was time to expand and upgrade my workspace. I wanted a setup that would allow me to work more comfortably and, most importantly, showcase our beloved tech devices in the best way possible. Hi, I'm Andrea, and in this video, I want to share with you how I've organized my desk, the surrounding decor, the devices I've chosen for this fresh start, and how I managed those annoying cables. As always, I'll leave all the links in the description to support the channel. Starting with the desk, I have an electric model that was gifted to me, but I personally chose it to ensure I could work comfortably and with flexibility. My goal was to have a setup that not only gave me more freedom of movement while making videos, sparking my creativity, but also suited the long hours I spend working. One of the things I was looking for was the ability to not stay seated all the time. With this desk, I can easily switch between sitting and standing, finding the right balance to work without feeling stuck or fatigued. For the work surface, I chose an elegant black walnut wood top with beautiful grain that adds a touch of class. I customized the dimensions to 160 centimeters or 63 inches in length and 70 centimeters or 27 inches in width, giving me enough space to keep the essentials and move around comfortably. When designing my space overall, I aimed for a cozy and warm atmosphere with a hint of rustic style, but nothing over the top. I didn't want the room to feel too dark, so I went for a balanced mix of warmth and brightness. I painted the walls white to ensure plenty of natural light and to make the furniture and tech devices stand out. This contrast between the black walnut wood and the black furniture frames makes the space feel harmonious and inviting, creating a workspace that's not only functional but also enjoyable to spend time in every day. Moving on to the tech setup, the heart of my operations is still my beloved MacBook Air M2, which I use for practically everything. I continue to prefer it because it gives me the freedom to move around and doesn't tie me to a fixed position. To support it, I've got a 32-inch monitor as my main screen, kindly provided by Innocn for this new setup. So, let me tell you a bit about it and share my impressions. The packaging is bulky and well-structured, designed to protect the monitor effectively. Inside the box, you'll find everything you need for the various connections. The instruction manual, power cables like HDMI, DisplayPort, USB-C, and USB, along with the stand. What I love most about this monitor is that it's a 32-inch IPS display in 4K HDR with a 144 Hz refresh rate. It's an absolute treat for the eyes thanks to the large viewing space combined with high definition. The colors are incredibly clean, vibrant, and realistic, with surprisingly deep blacks that make the images really engaging. For even more precise customization of color range and brightness, the monitor features a convenient menu accessible via physical buttons located at the bottom right. With these buttons, you can quickly adjust the brightness, volume, and input signal, or access the settings menu to fine-tune various options. This allows you to optimize the image quality according to your needs, ensuring an optimal visual experience. It's perfect not only for someone like me who works in creative fields, but also for gamers, as the images are smooth and immersive, greatly enhancing the visual experience. Another cool feature is the built-in brightness sensor, which automatically adjusts the screen's brightness based on the ambient light. A nice touch of technology. Plus, there's colored backlighting on the rear of the monitor, which is ideal for reducing eye strain during late-night sessions without needing external LED strips. The stand is extremely handy, allowing you to adjust the monitor's height as you like and rotate it left or right with ease, offering total flexibility in setup. Another convenience I really appreciate is the built-in speakers, which help me keep my desk as minimalist as possible, something I really enjoy. I was also impressed by the variety of connections. Dual HDMI ports, DisplayPort, but especially the USB-C interface with 90-watt power delivery. This allows me to connect my MacBook Air M2 with just a simple USB-C cable, without needing extra cables to keep the laptop charged, helping keep my desk tidy. The only concern I have is keeping the monitor constantly connected to power. Could it affect the MacBook's battery life? That's something I'll need to look into further. If any of you have experience with this, please let me know in the comments. One other detail I don't want to leave out is the monitor's build. It's made from a material that I wouldn't exactly call premium. It feels a bit plasticky, but even so, it remains solid and functional. Perhaps that's the only minor downside I've noticed, but nothing that compromises the overall experience. However, the silver color adds a touch of elegance to the setup, helping the monitor stand out as a focal point in the room, creating a nice visual contrast with the screen. I've tested different wallpapers to find the one that best suits my studio, aiming to make the most of both the space and the tech setup. For the occasion, I had some new high-resolution wallpapers made that reflect a modern and fresh vibe while still fitting the cozy style I wanted to create. If you're interested, you can find the link to download them in the video description. To keep a clean and minimalist look, I went with a Logitech keyboard and mouse. For the mouse, I opted for the MX Master 3S. I decided to invest a bit more for a high-quality product, and I must say, I was pleasantly surprised. The build quality is solid, the materials are excellent, and the endless customization options through the software make it perfect for my work. I also chose it because I can use it seamlessly on both Mac and Windows, avoiding extra accessories or expenses. The same goes for the keyboard. It's compatible with various operating systems and has customizable functions, yet it's super compact. I'd say it's perfect to carry around and use with an iPad when I'm on the go, simplifying transport and saving space. Supporting both the mouse and keyboard, I went for an elegant gray-black desk mat, measuring 1 meter or 39 inches in length and 40 centimeters or 17 inches in width. It's large enough to hold all the components while still being soft to the touch. The bottom has anti-slip rubber pads that keep it securely in place on the desk. I chose it because, besides being very sleek, it doesn't show smudges or those annoying specks of dust on camera. When it comes to cable management, this is something I care about a lot because I want to keep my space tidy and organized. However, I know it's not always easy to find effective solutions for managing cables. In my case, since many of my devices are battery-powered, the number of cables is minimized. But for those needed to power the monitor, desk, and other components, I've grouped and hidden them inside a compartment in my drawer. To manage the cables on the desk, I used some practical plastic cable clips with adhesive backing that keep the cables firmly anchored to the workspace, preventing clutter. Additionally, I installed a power strip, which I attached to the desk frame using adhesive strips. This way, I have easy access to power when needed without having to bend down or search for outlets around the room. As furniture next to my desk, I chose a small industrial-style shelf with a black iron frame and dark brown wooden shelves. This combination perfectly matches the desk, creating a cohesive and pleasant look. The shelf allows me to display all my tech devices, immediately making it clear that this is a tech-focused workspace. Plus, it's super handy for hiding all those boxes and knickknacks I prefer not to have visible. Next to it, I kept my old pegboard from IKEA, which I find super convenient and organized, making it easy to keep charging cables, keys, and other essentials within reach. On the other side, I salvaged the old drawer unit from my previous desk, also in black to keep everything coordinated. Sitting on top is my smart assistant, Alexa, keeping everything in check. The drawer unit has 3 compartments where I store tech gadgets, phone cases, and cleaning products. It's not in the best condition. It's a bit worn out. But for now, it serves its purpose. In the future, budget permitting, I'm definitely planning an upgrade. I also brought some life to the green corner of my studio with a Drucatena plant I named Essence. According to Wikipedia, it purifies the air and releases oxygen, so it seemed like a great addition. Fingers crossed it survives over time. I'll keep you updated. To create a relaxing atmosphere during late-night work sessions, I purchased a sleek LED column lamp. It casts a soft, adjustable light on the wall with several colors to choose from, making the environment cozy and relaxing. To make the space even more comfortable and create a pleasant, welcoming backdrop, I decided to install a modern decorative panel. This panel complements the colors of the desk, with a black background that contrasts perfectly with the white walls, breaking up the monotony. I absolutely love this detail, as it adds a touch of elegance and modernity to the room. Moving to the right, to frame the monitor, I bought some real wood tiles shaped like diamonds. I arranged them in a custom design, creating a sort of frame around the desk. I tried to keep the colors consistent with the rest of the room, focusing on maintaining that warm feeling that only wood can provide. This small touch has made the environment more welcoming, refined, and in harmony with the style I was aiming for. And there you have it. This is my new setup, where I'll be spending most of my working hours and filming my upcoming videos. Let me know what you think and what changes you'd make. And if you're interested in any of the products, you'll find all the links in the description to support the channel. So don't forget to subscribe and give this video a free like. See you next time.